All right, it is time for the feature with Stephen Lindo and Joseph Smith up front, Andrew Thornton, Tom the Missile Land on the second row, Jonathan Orapollo and Cody Olson on the third row, Michael Whiting, Brian Mansfield on the fourth row, Mikey Mixter and DJ Kenner rounding out the top 10. Then it'll be Patrick Coluccio and Edmund Jones 11th and 12th. 13th is Graham Nucky. 14th is Wayne Bridges. Skylar Massey is 15th and Zach Bache is 16th. Getting everybody lined up out there. Yes, there is. There was, I believe they're continuing the 358 season. Like I said, they are in their 3-week break period and trying to figure stuff out. Go check us, go to the website, go to the Facebook page, shoot me a message, and I will be happy to, after this race, pull up everything that they are going to, at least that they have announced that they're going to be running next season. There is no better group of guys out there that helped a lot of new guys. Some of these guys came into the league new and were running for championships a season later, because these guys will help you if you're struggling with any type of car. If you want to run any series, they'll help you get to the point where you can run the series. Just a great group of guys, do a lot of stuff for charity. Just raised $3,000 for the American Cancer Society just last week. You can find the whole video for that one on our YouTube channel. They had some help from BRR. They had some help from XCal. They had some help from Fast and Fun. All these leagues that we broadcast here, all these leagues that I participate in, all of them great group of guys. Pace truck is in. It is time to get going. Green flag is in the air, and they're already getting a little wild. Off into turn one. We've got a car up on the wall. Everybody seems to make it through. No, we've got two spun in the back. Caution is out. And it looks like Edmund Jones got up into the wall. I do believe there's a couple of cars checked up in front of him. He had to stop, and they all got collected. All right, Edmund Jones had to go to pit road. It looks like he was the only one to pit that time. He took a pretty hard hit and got hit pretty hard, so he went in for a fast repair. He is back out on track, though. We'll see if they line back up single file again tonight. Just a fun race, 1 to green now. These guys have one more week until they start the new season. All of their series start anew, including one of my favorites to race in, their Sunday morning Riley series. That's a blast. Green flag is in the air. Stephen Lindo way out front. Joseph Smith, and we got a pile up in turn one. Caution again already. See if we can find where the chaos started. That is Tom the Missile Land on the bottom. And, oh, the car in front of him just got a little bit loose. He tapped him, sent him around. They were slow enough to trigger the caution. My name is Doug. Joel Naff. Yeah, these cars are wild, and Zach Bache, yeah. It is crazy out here. All right, Pace Truck is back in. Lindo not getting the big lead up this time. They will be single file for this restart. Green flag back in the air. Off into turn one. They're 3 wide. Everybody manages to make it through so far. We've got one car slow up in one, but everybody keeps going. No caution. A big group of cars back here going 3 wide through the 4 wide through the turn. Everybody manages to keep it straight. I believe it was DJ Kenner that got checked up on the outside. Everybody's starting to get the handle on it, and the car coming, caution is out. Cody Olson has crashed. Oh, Cody, just a little bump there on the back straightaway, hit in the gap in the wall, and got flipped over a little bit there. The man on the move was Tom Land. He had dropped back on one of the previous starts. He was a couple spots back, now up to 4th. Garmin, I don't think they're going to run a full season of these. Quite a bit of chaos. Just one of the fun races for this week. Pace truck is back in. Double file restart this time. Green flag back in the air, and here they go again. Looking a little further back to see how things go through 1 and 2. Everybody makes it through clean. A lot of guys really starting to get the handle on the car. Tom Land making it work on the bottom. Michael Whiting was involved in the incident. He keeps going. Up front, Lindo is starting to build a little bit of a lead. Joseph Smith trying to hang with him. Here comes Jonathan Orapollo on the high side. And Tom Land to the bottom. Almost gets into Orapollo. Further back, this whole swarm of cars doing amazing work. Oh, we've got one sideways. Caution is out. They start to pile up in turn 3. Looks like that was Andrew Thornton. Off into turn 3. Oh, the 19 just got stopped in the middle of the corner, and Andrew had nowhere to go. A lot of cars hitting pit road quickly. Get some repairs done. Stephen Lindo still in the lead. Joseph Smith, Jonathan Orapollo, then Tom the Missile Land in 4th. Brian DeBoss Mansfield in 5th. Interesting note about Outlaws Uncensored Monday. Brian Mansfield is a wrestler. That is how he got the. That is why he is called DeBoss. That is his wrestling name. And DeBoss is a heel, and apparently the heel will come out. So that will make Monday night a little bit interesting. Green flag back in the air. Here they go again. A little further back, watching Zach Bache go through the corner here. Car up high. Everybody gets through clear. And looks like we've got a crash in one. Patrick Coluccio. There is Patrick Coluccio involved in that previous incident. Oh, he just got stalled in the middle of the corner. Michael Whiting tags him. All right, 1 to green again here. Looks like they are scoring is showing they've completed 9 of 30 laps. A lot of cautions, and now you got to wonder if they're going to have enough fuel, although this was a custom setup and should help with that a little bit. Green back in the air. Skylar Massey sending it down into turn 1. There's, a little bit of chaos. Skylar going to save it? Yes, he does. Great save by Massey. cut through the infield and makes it work. Tom Land lost a position on the... Oh, there's a car upside down, rolling everywhere. I believe that might have been DeBoss himself. That is Brian DeBoss Mansfield. He got up into the wall, got caught by a couple of cars, tumbling down the turn 1 and 2, and ends up on his side. He cannot get it righted, it doesn't look like. He's going to try it. Did he manage to save it? I don't think he did. No, he was towed to the pit, so... That puts Lindo back up into, that puts Tom Land back up into 4th now. Those in the Tom Land fan club. And that definitely hurts for Mansfield. He was one of the guys that towards the end of practice and during the warm-up was really starting to get the handle on the car. All right, pace truck is in. Up front seems to take away cleanly. Let's keep an eye back here about 9th place with Andrew Thornton and see how he does as they restart. Everybody gets into 1 and 2, different speeds, different lines. A lot of excitement. We've got one car in the wall back there. Everybody, I believe it was Coluccio, but everybody makes it through so far, staying green. And it looks like those guys running up high. That seems to be where the problem is. Crash in 1 and 2. Caution is out. And it looks like, yeah, I believe it was Mikey Mixter gets into the wall there and collects another car. Mikey wisely pulling up to the wall, making sure that everybody has room to get back by. I don't think they had this many cautions in the 100 lapper that they did at Eldora. So some of these guys got to be a bit frustrated. Pace car is in. Stephen Lindo will lead them down again. And looks like they delayed the green for a lap, allowing everybody to get back into the correct positions here. Pace truck is going to roll back up off, maybe? Pace truck does not lead him around. Green flag back in the air, and Lindo off like a shot again. Cody Olson, one of these guys that is finding his way, but Tom Land now up into 2nd, looking for the lead under Lindo. Gets a little bit of the infield tire there, manages to hold it. He's now down right on the bottom. Caution is out. Will Tom Land have been scored in the lead? And it looks like the Australian, Graham Nucky. It looks like Michael Whiting was extremely slow in 3 and 4, almost got stalled out, and Graham just couldn't avoid him. Michael Whiting is pulling off track into pit road. And it looks like because of the... looks like Lindo was in the lead as they crossed the start-finish line the lap prior to the caution. So it is Lindo in the lead, Tom Land in 2nd, and you know Lindo's got to be a little bit worried. He's been the dominant car out here tonight, but now Tom Land is showing he has a little something for these guys. Joseph Smith, Jonathan Orapollo, both been hanging out right up there as well. Tom Land now right to the back bumper of Lindo. Green flag is back in the air. Off into one. Everybody slides through okay. Oh, we've got a car around. That is Jonathan or Apollo. Jonathan had been having a great run here. Oh, it looked like a little bit of net code off of Joseph Smith, I believe. And Skylar Massey now saying he is done. Brian Mansfield now getting back to the lead lap. So Lindo in the lead, Tom Land still in second. Pace truck is in. Stephen Lindo leads him down again. Tom Land laying back just a little bit. Green flag back in the air. Here comes Tom Land. Looks like Lindo did not get a good start once the green dropped. Oh, Tom Land stalls in the middle of the corner. Got a car upside down. Caution is out. Oh, it was Tom Land that actually ended upside down, colliding with DJ Kenner there. So the missile had to be towed to pit road. One of the fastest, one of the 3 or 4 fastest cars out there, Tom the Missile Land, and currently on pit road having to get some repairs and wait for his tow to complete. One to green from the flagman. Pace truck is in. Now, can Joseph Smith do anything with Lindo? What about Cody Olson and DJ Kenner, who started in 10th and is now up to 4th there in the orange car? And we've got one car down low. That's Andrew Thornton. Everybody makes it through 1 and 2 this time. Into 3 and 4 they go, and everybody gets through clear. DJ Kenner loses a position to Andrew Thornton. But meanwhile, up front, Lindo has got a battle on his hand as Joseph Smith sends it. What a move by Joseph Smith. Super slide job, but yellow flag comes out. Looks like Graham Nucky is involved. Oh, Graham Nucky caught the opening in the wall with his right rear tire, spun him around. Do believe that was the 11 of Brian Mansfield caught in that as well. And Joseph Smith currently being scored in the lead, at least for the moment. Tom Land now back out on track. He is going to get his lap back here. We'll see now that Tom Land should be back onto the lead lap. We'll see if he is able to run these guys back down. He was extremely fast, just as fast as the leaders earlier. Now Joseph Smith will control the restart. Green flag back in the air. Joseph Smith is away, sliding into turn 1. And, oh, we've got a car sideways into the wall. Caution is out. Several cars collected. Looks like Patrick Coluccio just sent it in there, caught the 44. Tom the Missile Land gets caught. Several other cars, including Brian Mansfield, involved. And looks like got a couple cars getting back to the lead lap. A couple of them lost a lap on the pace car due to still trying to be getting themselves corrected there in 1 and 2. They get waved back around. The pace truck is in. Green flag back in the air. 14 laps to go, and Joseph Smith is now in the lead. Wayne Bridges back there, used to seeing him charging towards the front in dirt races, but not having the same success in this car, but he is definitely getting a little something figured out. However, that NOS car of Patrick Coluccio seems to have something else figured out as well. He's putting that car anywhere he wants. He was making up ground a moment ago. Oh! Little sketchy back there is Tom Land trying to get back to the front. Tom Land is definitely sending it. Caution is out. Surely not early leader Stephen Lindo. Oh, he does. He gets checked up and trying to avoid, I believe, a lap car there. So early leader Stephen Lindo now several spots back. We'll see where timing and scoring puts him once everybody gets lined back up. Edmund Jones has come to pit road. Seeing Lindo now scored in 11th. So right now it is Joseph Smith, Cody Olson, Andrew Thornton are your top three. Then DJ Kenner, Michael Whiting, Patrick Coluccio, Tom Land, Wayne Bridges, Brian Mansfield, and Zachary Bache. Pace truck is back in. Green flag is in the air. They seem to be restarting a little bit lower now. Seems like some of these guys are finding that bottom line to work, at least up off the corner on the restarts. And now we've got a three-wide battle for the lead as Andrew Thornton and Cody Olson are in this thing. Cody up there on the high side, sending it all the way around. He's gaining a lot of momentum. Off into 3. He almost gets Joseph Smith. He is sending it. Oh, caution is out just as Cody is getting a run here. Looks like Brian Mansfield may have been caught again. Oh, Brian just could not get the car pitched into the corner and got into the wall. Zach Bache has some of his fans here currently being scored in 8th, I do believe. Yeah, Jacob, definitely an interesting one. These guys just having a fun run before the new season starts, and most of these guys having never driven these, but a lot of guys really starting to get the handle on these. I would not be surprised to see the Outlaws have a future non-winged season in the near future. Pace truck is in. Green flag in the air. 8 laps to go for Joseph Smith and Cody Olson up to the high side again. Cody was really making that high line work here. Oh, caution is out. Cody Olson is in the wall too. Looks like the missile may have crashed. Tom, the Missile Land, sends it down into turn one and just stalls in the middle of the corner. Looked like he got into that little patch between the slick and dirt and just kind of lost his grip. So Cody Olsen just has a few laps left to make this thing work. Oh, that is awesome. Looks like a really awesome track too. I would bet that is a heck of a show. Pace truck is in. Green flag back in the air for Joseph Smith. 7 laps to go. Cody Olsen still trying to get that high line working. Every time he starts to gain some momentum, they have a caution. 1 and 2 cars slow. Everybody makes it through. Cody Olsen still up on the high side. He has figured something out up there. If he can get 3 or 4 consistent green flag laps, he might take the lead, but caution is out again. Waiting to see where it may have come from. I think it was just another issue of a car getting stalled in the middle of 1 and 2. I don't see any other issues on track. There were no wrecks, so that's the only thing I can... And don't forget, you guys can tune in every Monday and Wednesday night to watch the Outlaws. Wednesday nights they have an asphalt series, then a dirt series. Monday night, all dirt. Except next Monday could be because of their off week and the last week before the new season starts. I think they're doing a road race on Monday night, so that'll be interesting because that will be the night of the Outlaws Uncensored race. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. Joseph Smith really has that bottom line hooked up. Cody has that top line hooked up. And Cody up on the high side. Is he going to get the lead this time? He was scored as the leader at the line. He has the run up off of turn 2. 3 laps to go for Cody Olsen, but at the line, the caution comes out as Patrick Coluccio is involved in an incident. And Coluccio just lost momentum, drifted up into the wall, caught a couple other cars in that. Looks like Brian Mansfield was the first one. Cody Olsen to the lead for the first time tonight. Don't forget to check out our website, htsai.net. Has all of our links, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all of that fun stuff. Our broadcast schedule, which will be updated as soon as we have the finalized schedule for the Outlaws, has the links for XCal, BRR, all the great leagues that are broadcasted here, plus free iRacing setups as that continues to grow. Green flag back in the air. 3 laps to go for Cody Olsen. Does anybody have anything for him now that he's in the lead? A bunch of cars checked up in turn 1. The one car that stopped is down in the grass, clear of the racing surface. They stay green. Joseph Smith losing ground here. Cody Olsen came into tonight. He was not the fastest in practice, not the fastest in warm-up. He is fastest when it counts. White flag. Oh, caution comes out right before he gets the white. So we will get a green-white checkered, I do believe. DJ Kenner. Oh, just got together with the missile there on the back straightaway. Several other cars collected. I'm definitely going to have to try this track out in the 305s myself in the near future. I'm not that great on dirt, but this track just looks awesome. And it looks like Michael Whiting, Brian Mansfield, Patrick Coluccio all on pit road. Several cars out now. Green flag back in the air. 2 laps to go for Cody Olsen. Everybody makes it through 1 and 2 clean. No incidents on the back straightaway. Cody Olsen gets the white flag this time. It is official. He's going to the end. Stephen Lindau has snuck his way back up into second after being in the back just a few laps ago. Lindau charging, but he has nothing for Cody Olsen as Cody takes the win in the first ever Outlaw non-wing 360 race. And now it's time for Outlaws to celebrate only the way Outlaws know how to. And I swear, I know some of you guys are listening. Make sure he does not successfully get up there onto that victory circle. That's the way you do it. All right. Let's see if we can get a hold of Lindo here. Hey, Steven, this is Doug in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Man, you got involved in that crash, lost the lead all the way to the back of the lead lap, charged back through to finish second. Heck of a run.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, wish I wouldn't have got caught up in that, obviously. That's how everyone feels when they get caught up in something, but it was fun. It wasn't quite as bad as I thought this race might be, but it wasn't great. Well, but I kind of didn't expect much because this is a tough track, and the way you have to take these cars into the turn, it just doesn't work out real good on trying to check up for people. When you try to check up and get off the gas, it wants to push you to the outside wall, and I know that's where a couple of our cautions come from tonight.
Yeah, and but even still, heck of a run, and looked like a lot of fun. Can after a little more practice, could we see a non-winged series?
We are running these this coming season. It is not technically a non-wing series. It's a multi-class series, I guess. Not each race, but it's gonna be dirt, street stocks, midgets, the 360 non-wings, and UMPs. And it's each class will run 2 weeks, not in a row. But so I think we start out with dirt, street stocks week 1. Week 2 will be like midgets, then these, and then UMPs, and then cycle through them again.
Well, awesome. Definitely looking forward to seeing that. And heck of a battle and a heck of a recovery and great race, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Doug.
All right, let's see if we can talk to our winner, Cody Olsen. Hey, Cody, this is Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. I gotta say, in practice, you were, right outside, right around the top 5 on speed. In warm-up, you were right around the top 5 in speed, and you were the fastest car once you got that top line going.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I literally never raced these things. This was a ball. I have no idea how I made any of that work whatsoever.
Well, just a suggestion, if you definitely need to spend some more time in these, maybe do some officials, because you definitely seem to get the hang of something out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if maybe the car definitely came to me because all I ran was just that 30-minute practice in it, and I still had no clue. But like as it kind of slicked off and you ran fuel out of the car, it kind of seemed to get a little better. But yeah, that was that was a lot of fun. That was crazy.
Well, a heck of a win tonight, and a heck of a run there on those last 2 longer green flag. Nobody could touch you. It was obvious with about 10-15 to go. Nobody was going to be able to beat you. You just needed the cautions to fall, so you got to the lead. And man, once you did, you were gone.
Yeah, it was like I said. I don't know how I made the car work. And it seemed like when the guys were running on the inside line, they were like braking really hard, and it was standing the car up like on 3 wheels. I don't know how that was happening, but I kind of felt my car do it a couple times, but it would like throw me up towards the wall. I don't know. That was crazy. That was fun. That was fun, but crazy.
Well, I would definitely recommend talking to David Garman because that dude knows how to run these. You've obviously got some talent. He could probably teach you a few things, and you probably dominate every race. So, congratulations, man! Heck of a win.
Yeah, thank you, Doug. Appreciate it, man.
All right, that was our winner, Cody Olson. Wild night of fun races. Do not forget, Monday night we will have the Outlaws Uncensored. Don't forget, we also have some availability for broadcasting on Saturday and Sunday right now. Might even have a little bit left for Tuesday night, next Tuesday night. Don't forget to check out the website, htsai.net. You can find our Twitter and find out every time we go live and find our broadcast schedule and all the other exciting stuff going on. Thank you all for tuning in. It was a wild, wild night. Zach Bache definitely gets the Hard Charger Award for tonight. Starting 16th and finished 7th. Great run out of Zach and great race by everybody. I know it was a rough one, but man, you could tell these guys started figuring something out there at the end. Thank you all for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you all again in the near future. Hope everybody had fun and have a wonderful night.